Today we are going to be talking about how to make your videos for your cultural night, your virtual cultural night. So we are going to begin with, as singers, a couple of different ways that you can do this. You can see I got my screen up here. The program I'm using right now is actually one that you can use. It's a program called Loom. So Loom looks like this right here, but you can also find it by searching. Now you can download this onto the school computers in many cases. If you can't, the nice thing about Loom is it actually is also a website. So you can also go to your computer browser and go to loom.com and go from there. And you're going to see my account with all of my videos that I've made so far using Loom. You'll see the one that I'm currently uploading is in here as well. So within the Loom website, when you create an account, which you do have to create an account to do this, you can simply click on New Video and it will allow you to record. Now, Loom has a couple of advantages to it. One, it's free, and since it doesn't go to your computer, it goes to the cloud. You can make a lot of videos. One of the big disadvantages of Loom is you can't record computer audio. Now, for you guys, that doesn't matter as much because that would actually mean you could play, say, fourth graders, you could play Minka, first graders, you could play Wapi Chow, kindergartners, you could play Kookaburra, third graders, you could play La Tarara from your computer and sing along, and all it would pick up would be your singing voice instead of the computer audio. For second graders, that's the same idea, but it's going to be a little bit, the video is going to have no sound on it, which actually is fine because I'm going to add your stuff later. So again, you can record using this. To use Loom, once you click on New Video, a little window will pop up. And in that window, it'll have options for screen and camera, screen only, or camera only. If you choose camera only, you get a video that is just your face. It'll still, if you see my little window here is this circle. I'm gonna hide this so it's not in the way. You can see I'm moving my little head circle around. You guys can see that here. But if you did a camera only recording, all you would see is what is in this picture right here. So to do a Loom video, you would either go to the Loom app if you can get it on your computer, or you would go to the Loom website and you would click on New Video or New Recording. You would choose camera only, not camera and screen, not screen only, camera only, and you would click on Start Recording. It'll count you down. It'll go 3, 2, 1, and then it will beep. Wait until it beeps. When it beeps, play your music, and then sing or dance along. So that's Loom. That is an easy option that you can get. If for some reason your parents are not comfortable with you having an account with Loom, you can always open up a program within Windows called Camera. So we're going to be back and we're going to be doing our Camera app now. So once again, you go down to search and you type in Camera. Camera pops up, and when you click on that, it'll open up your screen, and there we go. Now that when you open Camera for the first time, it will be set to a photo. You don't want a photo. You want to be on video. So a photo always looks like this. Video always looks like this. Once you click on there, all you have to do is you have to click to take your video, and your video will start recording. It'll record whatever it sees. So what you're going to do in that case, just like you did before, you're just going to play your audio and you're going to sing along or dance along with the camera faced at you. And I'll show you kind of framing and how I want that to look a little bit later, but I want to keep going with this for now. So in the case of this one, you would click on Take Video. This thing would turn red, and that means that you're starting to record. And you'll see that numbers start scrolling across the bottom. So I'm actually recording my video on 2 places right now, on Loom and on my camera. So what you have to do at the end, when you're done, you click on this red stop. Stop taking your video. Takes a second sometimes to do that. There we go. And you can see my video down here. This is in my camera roll. When I click on that, that allows me to see my video. I have my share option. This is how you can send it to me nice and easily. You click on share and you choose what option you want it to do. You can send it through email, whatever else it gives you there. You can also just find that video on your computer itself and do that from there. So if you click on Open Folder, It will open up to where the video is saved. You can see in this case, it's work computer, pictures, camera roll. And you can select that video and send that to me through an email or post it to Teams. One thing I forgot to mention on the last one has to do with this little red button right here. This is how you stop your Loom recordings. When you click on that, it will stop your Loom recording and then post that thing. All right, we got a couple more options I want to show you, and I'm going to show you framing, how I want you to set up your camera so that we can see you for this as well. All right, I'll catch you in a second, and I'll be back on my screen again. So there is a third option for how you can do your videoing. So we've talked about Loom and we've talked about the camera app on the computers, but there's actually a pretty easy way, which most of you have access to, which is your phones. All of your phones pretty much have an app on them that allows you to video. Usually it's in your camera app. So if you're going to use your phone, a couple things. It's not going to be very stable if you just lean it against something. So you need to have a little stand for it if you can get it. Or even better than that, just have your parents videotape you so they can hold their camera and shoot. Now, for framing, if you are going to be doing a camera, do not do it in a vertical orientation. So you're not going to hold it like this. You're going to hold it like this. That way I have a big screen and I can cut you down to smaller size if I need to. If you film this way and I run out of space because your thing's a little wide, I'm going to have to cut part of you off, and I don't want to do that. So film horizontally. So you're also going to want to give yourself some space. So you're going to want to be moved back from the camera. It's going to want to have some space above your head when you do this, so that while you're singing, it's not just like your head is on the very top of the camera. You want a little space there. You can sit, you can stand, whatever's going to be best for you. You know that I think that standing is the best when we sing. So make sure, though, you have some space around you. Make sure that you have a pretty bland background. You don't want a lot of posters, anything like that. And don't let there be any lights behind you. You don't want a window shining light in on you because it'll block out and make your face unable to be seen. So that's for my singers. So you want to have a little bit away from the camera. I still want to be able to see your face, but so that you can see your whole body, and you can, or at least the top part of your body to sing. Dancers, I'm talking to you second graders. You guys actually need to be further back. You need to be back far enough away that you can see your feet. Because if I'm doing my Karanga Tiara dancing and I can't see my feet, I don't know that I'm doing all the steps that I'm supposed to be doing, correct? So I want to make sure that I have myself placed where I need to be. So singers, you will be up close enough that we can see your faces. Dancers, you need to be back far enough that we can see your feet. In all of these cases, I'm either going to have a whole bunch of screens with all of you on it, very small, or I'm going to have a couple of big screens and I'm going to flash back and forth between you. So I might use just a generalized split screen where a lot of people are all together at once, which means that everybody's really, really tiny. Or I'm going to do, probably what I'm most likely going to do is 4 to 6 screens, and then I'm going to show like one person singing, and then I'm going to switch to another person singing. That way we get the best. Either way, singers and dancers in particular, I need you to send me your videos very, very soon so I can get these together. You don't need to worry about the audio from your CD being on the CD. I will do that myself. I'll make sure that it's in there. And I definitely need to hear your voice as singers. So make sure that if you are singing along to the CD, that you are singing louder than the CD so that I can hear your voice, because I want to hear you more than I want to hear the CD. One way to do that, if you are really worried about it, you want to make sure that it sounds the best, is put on headphones. Wear headphones. You'll see in some of my videos I wear really big headphones. I wear those to cover my my ears up so that I can hear what I'm supposed to be following. So make sure you're getting these videos to me as soon as possible. Either email them to me at shawnt@SpokaneSchools.org, or you can post them to Teams. So if we are on Teams, you can do them there. If you are on Class Dojo, you can message them to me through Class Dojo as an attachment. If that doesn't work, email them to me. It's going to be your easiest way. It's just sending them by email. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of these, and I can't wait. Make sure that you get these into me by June 4th. That is next Thursday, not tomorrow, a week from tomorrow. That way I can start compiling all these together. All right, guys, have fun with your singing, and I really honestly cannot wait to see how this turns out. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, bye, guys.